What? Don't tell me you guys forgot about me. Look, thinking of you wherever you are, whether you close, whether you far, no matter the space, just know you a star. Just know you a star, wherever you are, wherever you go. Our hearts are close, the sky's the limit, let's meet at the coast. This is our destiny, all of the darkness that tried to get next to me. But through it all, it was your memory that I held next to me. It was your memory of what we used to be. I always knew we were destined to be, we were destined to meet. Like the clouds in the sea, yeah, and the sky is the limit. I go searching the clouds, just to see if you're up in it, and even if it's just a minute. What's going on, everybody? My name is Ronan Lockhart, and this is Hip Style Media. I always say Hip Style Gaming for some reason, but the channel is actually called Hip Style Media. So yeah, I don't know why I do that, but moving forward, we're gonna leave it at Hip Style Media. And guys, I can honestly say wholeheartedly, it has been a long time since I have uploaded to my channel, but I have never once left the Kingdom Hearts community. I have been here for every upper, every downer, every lefter, every righter, every center. I have been right here on board for everything, guys. My ear has been glued to the community like it is super glued, you know? So I was in the cut when they announced the unfortunate passing of Missing Link. Rest in peace, Missing Link. Pour some water out for my guy. Pour some water out, you know. I was here for the wrap up of Dark Road. I have seen recently the new Kingdom Hearts 4 screenshots, the trailer, and guys, let me say there is hope, okay? I am uploading this a day before the state of play because I decided, you know what? Why not? It is time to get back into the Keyblade War. It is time to take it back there. And you guys know me, I am always coming in clutch with the theories. First and foremost, guys, I want to say I am terribly sorry that I went away like that. You know, I was kind of dropping gems and dropping theories for a cool minute. And yeah, unfortunately, life started lifing in the wrong way, unfortunately. But I can wholeheartedly say now that life is still definitely lifing. But it's not lifing as bad as it was before. But no matter what, I will always be with the Kingdom Hearts community. Kingdom Hearts is something I have grown so, like, this is my life. This is my life. Kingdom Hearts is something that will never ever fade away for me, guys. So I just want you guys to know that I am here. I am going to stay here. Unless I die or get killed or abducted by aliens, then I can't be here, guys. I'm sorry. Forgive me again. I broke another promise. But overall, guys, no, we are back, and I have some theories cooked up for you guys, okay? And I have a lot of theories cooked up for you guys. If you guys are new to my channel, please feel free to leave a like, leave a subscription, a subscribe, comment down below whatever you think, you know, your thoughts. You can follow me on social media. I will leave that down below in the description box below, guys. And yeah, I'm not gonna get too carried away, guys. I'm just gonna get right into it. So I'm actually going to be doing 3 theories in this video, and starting with theory number 1. So as mentioned before, guys, I was around when the Kingdom Hearts 4 recent screenshots just came out, and boy, oh boy, were they juicy. And you know, I remember I was taking a look at them, and you know, I was in the Kingdom Hearts community, a couple of Reddit threads, and I saw a couple of theory videos on the screenshots. And you know, at first I didn't really, you know, take too big of a attention to it or attentiveness to it until I really sat down and started meditating on each individual screenshot. And there was one specifically that stood out to me, and it was the one of Mickey. Okay, so as we see here, Mickey is, you know, he's standing on top of something. It looks like, you know, we see that he only has one command. It's attack. And you know, so basically we can clearly definitely say that this is going to be some sort of side mission, right? So when this screenshot initially came out, everybody, or the whole Kingdom Hearts community, was stuck on the fact that Mickey is in Scala at Caelum. Mickey's in Scala. He's searching for answers for Sora, etc., etc., etc. Guys, I'm about to change the whole dynamic of that right now. I do not think that Mickey is in Scala at Caelum. I'm gonna say it straightforward. Mickey is in fact in Hollow Bastion, okay? Mickey is in Hollow Bastion in the library portion of Hollow Bastion, guys. If you really pay attention and look closely to these two screenshots that I have right here of the library from Hollow Bastion, Kingdom Hearts 1, or Radiant Garden now, and the library of Scala, or the screenshot that Mickey is in, excuse me, you can clearly see there is similarities and they both resemble each other, other than the library that Mickey is in now, currently being in Unreal Engine 4 or 5 or whatever, you know, like it's more, you know, updated to detail, you know. So it, to me, at least my opinion, but it makes the most sense that Mickey is in Hollow Bastion, not Scala ad Caelum. Now, we do remember Yensid stating that Mickey would start his search in Scala ad Caelum, and that does not mean that Mickey cannot go to Scala ad Caelum still. I am simply stating that Mickey is in fact in Hollow Bastion first in this specific screenshot. Now, why exactly would Mickey be in Hollow Bastion, and what would he be looking for? Well, there's only one specific answer that comes to mind for me, at least, and if you guys feel different, feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below with your own theories and speculations. But to me, specifically and personally, I am going along the premise of he is there to get information in something regards to Kairi and her grandmother, okay? We remember Kairi's grandmother used to read her stories in this specific library right here as well, okay? We do know that Kairi stayed behind while Riku went to go search for Sora in Quadratum. So what would Mickey be looking for in this library? He would be looking for possibly some type of information that Kairi's grandmother left, or something there specifically that could guide him directly to Scala ad Caelum, or some sort of answers about Scala ad Caelum. We remember that Kairi's grandmother used to read her stories about the light of the past, how the light was contained in children's heart, and they were the ones that kept, you know, the light alive, you know. So I'm gonna speculate, this is speculation, but I am going to strongly stay on the boat of that Mickey is in fact in Hollow Bastion. But he could be in Hollow Bastion, in fact, looking for answers to, you know, clues in regards to, you know, the light of the past, Scala ad Caelum, you know, and then from the library in Hollow Bastion, he goes and finds Scala ad Caelum, you know, or he could in fact have went to Scala ad Caelum already and something led him to Hollow Bastion and he's there looking for clues on things, you know, having to do with Kairi's grandmother and Kairi herself as well. Because the one thing we can all remember is that Kairi is far from normal. She was sent in a lifeboat from Radiant Garden. She was sent in a lifeboat from Radiant Garden and wound up coming across Sora and Riku on Destiny Islands as a young girl, okay? Now, Kairi doesn't remember everything, right? But we do not know just how far back Kairi goes. Kairi does not remember everything, and it has been shown that when people use the lifeboat, you know, one of the lifeboats or whatever, when they use those things, Ventus being a prime example, they lose their memory. They lose their memory and they don't remember what happened. They can't remember their past, you know? Now, you could argue that Ephemer definitely remembered his past, but the only reason I could possibly say that that could be a big possibility on why he did is the fact that Ephemer didn't really travel too far compared to Laurium, Elrena, and Ventus, how far they went out. They went like way further ahead than they probably intended to go versus, you know, Ephemer, okay? So Kairi, you know, Kairi used the lifeboat and she actually went forward into the future and she probably lost her memory, which is why they were examining her in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind to see if they could find any information or anything that they can discover on, you know, to help connect to Quadratum. I'm gonna go ahead and speculate right now, but I'll say this for another theory video, that Kairi is in fact the secret dandelion. She is the true dandelion. She is a true dandelion, and her mission was to go forward into the future and most likely connect with Sora, because they more than likely saw something in the Book of Prophecies related to Sora, and that Sora was one of the main ones who would be a hindrance in the whole grand scheme of darkness. Okay, so again, that's another theory video for a whole nother time, guys, and I will elaborate on that later. But yes, I am going to stick to my guns that Mickey is not in Scala at Caelum. He is in fact in Hollow Bastion. What he is doing in Hollow Bastion is still up in the air. It could be numerous amounts of things. I am going along the lines of that Mickey is in Hollow Bastion to search for answers, either A, in connection to Kyrie's grandmother and Kyrie herself, or some type of storybook or something, or B, he is looking for a storybook specifically in Hollow Bastion, maybe the one that Kyrie's grandmother used to read to her, and that is how he makes his appearance in Daybreak Town in Kingdom Hearts Key. You know, that one segment where Mickey shows up and Donald and Goofy happen to be there or whatever. Maybe that is actually in fact canon, and that's how Mickey gets there. That is how Mickey gets there. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna say that Mickey is in Hollow Bastion and not Scala at Caelum. That is theory number 1. And also something to take away as well too before I conclude theory number 1 is the fact that yes, it is possible to go into storybooks, with the 100 Acre Woods being a perfect example of that. Sora is able to go into the storybook and visit Pooh and his friends. So it would not be far-fetched that Mickey is able to go to Hollow Bastion, find the same storybook that Kyrie's grandmother could have in fact been reading her about Daybreak Town, go into the book of Daybreak Town, and yeah, get answers from the past of there and Scala at Caelum. But again, guys, that is just speculation. I will do a whole nother theory video on that. That is theory number 1. And now theory number 2 isn't really so much as a theory, but more so as very, very close speculation, I guess you can call it. And so the one thing I do want to touch on is the fact of the worlds that we will be exploring in Kingdom Hearts 4. Now, when the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer initially came out, everybody immediately jumped the gun and was, oh, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, and look, that's Endora, and etc, etc, etc. But when I personally saw it, I did not feel the Star Wars vibes off of it, okay? Now, it is in fact still a big possibility, a very significantly big possibility, that Star Wars could in fact be a world in Kingdom Hearts 4, and I would not put it past Tetsuya Nomura for him doing that. But guys, I'm gonna keep it completely real and completely black and blue with everybody, that I do not think that Star Wars could again appear, but personally I feel that Marvel has a very higher chance of appearing in Kingdom Hearts 4. The one thing we know right now that Tetsuya Nomura is doing is he is giving Kingdom Hearts 4 a more realistic feeling. Think Final Fantasy, okay? Kingdom Hearts, but Final Fantasy. This is what Tetsuya Nomura always purposed it to be. But due to Disney, they made things a little bit hard and restrictions and etc, etc, etc. But this time around, he can now openly explore all of those themes and aspects that he previously wanted to explore. So, prime example, what I could see happening is Sora would go to Marvel worlds and he would go to different, maybe video game worlds, especially Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7, you see, there's a reason Tetsuya Nomura is releasing and focusing so much on Final Fantasy 7 first, so that way he can possibly merge over the story with Kingdom Hearts 4. Okay, guys, and it would make the most sense that he would be able to do that because it's a more realistic effect of it. It's more realistic. Okay, there's gonna still be Disney themes included and involved in it, of course, because Kingdom Hearts is still a Disney title as well. But this time it will lean more over to the Final Fantasy side. The Kingdom Hearts fan base is generally, either in their early 20s to or late mid 20s, early 20s to like early mid 30s, and some older, So a lot of us are going to resonate with the whole Final Fantasy and Marvel side of everything. Now, I know a lot of people are Star Wars fans. Me personally, I am not a significantly big Star Wars fan, but I am a huge Marvel fan. And to me, it logically made sense that Tetsuya Nomura would include Marvel in it. Even look at the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. When Sora is fighting against the dark side, he is swinging with his Keyblade. He is using the chain to swing and grab from like it's Spider-Man. Even the way he slides into the building and he runs up the building, that reads Spider-Man to me, guys. I'm just keeping it completely honest and real with you guys. That reads Spider-Man to me. I didn't get really Star Wars vibes. Again, it can happen, but I don't really see Star Wars being incorporated here, other than, you know, like maybe some type of light and dark aspect, you know. But I really feel Marvel would have a very, very heavy impact. Could you imagine Sora meeting Spider-Man and Spider-Man teaching Sora what it means to sacrifice? He's teaching Sora what it means to be a hero. Sora is getting good character development while meeting Spider-Man or Peter or whoever, you know. It would make more sense that Sora would be in a Marvel-esque universe versus, you know, Star Wars. Now, both are very, very huge possibilities because both are owned by Disney. But to me, it would make more sense that Disney would say, okay, hey, in Kingdom Hearts 4, we don't really want Donald, Goofy, and Mickey, you know, being in a realistic combat setting fighting. You know, that's not what we're trying to do to appeal to our audience, which, you know, our kids as well too. But hey, you can use Spider-Man and X-Men and Wolverine and Darth Vader, and you know, you can, oh, here, go ahead and take Final Fantasy and do this in old games, or Mega Man, and, you know, like, because the one thing I remember is that they already gave a hint of that in Big Hero 6 in San Francisco in Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 had a lot of hints of the next mainline title in it. Prime example being when Sora got tossed from Toy Box into Verum Rex and was actually in the Verum Rex world. He was seeing Yozora be a video game character, and they were confusing him for Yozora, and just for him to later on at the end of his game meet Yozora physically. Okay, they've been hinting at what is going to go on, guys. It's just up to us to make it simple and clean. You get what I did there? Simple and clean. Simple and clean. I'm gonna stop. Anyways, the point is, guys, I feel that it's going to take a Marvel-esque Final Fantasy, more realistic approach. Yes, Star Wars could be a possibility, but I feel that Marvel is a higher possibility than Star Wars is. And last but not least, guys, and this one is coming off the top, but it's something I've been wanting to express and share for a long time, and I will make a separate video on this too, just touching all the way on it, breaking it down. Okay, Sora is not dead. I repeat, he is not dead. Okay, everybody, Donald and Goofy, they all may think he is dead, but he is not dead. We have to remember something, guys. Sora rewrote basically history 3 times. He rewrote it the first time when the Guardians lost at the Keyblade Graveyard. Then he rewrote it again. Well, actually 2 times. I said that wrong. But he rewrote it twice. He rewrote it when the Guardians lost to save them and bring them back. Then he rewrote it again to bring Kyrie back and remind. So by him doing this, he created a whole separate timeline. So he created one timeline. The first timeline that he left from, remember where it gave that grim message, darkness has prevailed. Just as it was written, darkness prevailed and the light expired. When it gave that message, okay, he left that timeline. Okay, he left that timeline. But the question that the thing that people tend to forget is, if he left that timeline, what happened in it? Xehanort basically won. So if Xehanort won in that timeline, what happened in that timeline? Okay, we don't know and see what happened. We just kind of just go back along with the story, and Sora just goes back to, you know, he just disappears and he wakes up in Quadratum and etc, etc, etc. But we don't know what happened in that timeline that he left from, where all the Guardians all got beaten. Okay, so what I am speculating is that when Sora when he disappears sitting on the tree with Kyrie, he doesn't die. He simply gets erased from that timeline because he is not supposed to be there in the first place, and he gets sent back to his original timeline, which would be the timeline that Xehanort won in. And so when he goes back to the timeline that Xehanort won in, he wakes up in Quadratum, and that area that he's waking up in is just the world that Xehanort created. It's a world with neither light or darkness. Basically, Xehanort got his Thanos-ass wish, and he created a world of neither light or darkness, okay? But somebody is disrupting that world. Maybe Xehanort went wrong. Maybe something went wrong with Xehanort, because Xehanort, even young Master Xehanort, he was dropping a lot of hints and gems throughout the whole story, basically as if he knew what Sora was about to do. And we can definitely all agree that Xehanort is not that stupid. I feel like the Remind battles that the battles that we do in Remind, where we fight all the organization members, they are showing us the full potential of how powerful they really could have been. But I felt like everybody probably held back on Sora to get him to that point purposely. So basically, Sora fell into a trap, which is why Yozora came across him and was told to save Sora. Now, who told Yozora to save Sora? I'm not sure, but I have another theory on that. But I will say this: I do believe that Yozora could possibly be Riku's nobody. We know that Riku was taken by darkness in the first timeline, and the last thing that Riku was doing was what? Saving Sora. So Riku got swallowed by darkness and more than likely created a Heartless and a nobody, and Yozora is his nobody. By him killing Sora or beating Sora, you feel me? By him beating Sora in the on top of the 109 building, him beating Sora would send Sora back to his timeline. Now again, this is all speculation, guys. I'm just theorizing kind of just off the top of my head right now, for this theory specifically, but I do have notes and certain clues and details put up to put this into full format, and I will be doing that sometime this month, guys. I am excited to give it to you guys. But yes, I am going along the lines that Sora is not dead. He simply disappeared from that world and went back to his original timeline, which is now in fact ruled by darkness. That is why at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 it showed Lushu, the foretellers, etc., etc. You see, everybody misread that out of context. We all thought that cutscene happened after Lushu was defeated and he went back, he went and he summoned the foretellers back. No. That cutscene happens in the first timeline where all of the Guardians are defeated. Xehanort gets what he wants, and Lushu goes and summons the foretellers back, and he tells them all what is going on. Even at the end of Kingdom Hearts 4, where there are two people standing, and a lot of people thought it was the Master of Masters and it was Lushu. No, I am speculating that is either the Master of Masters and another version of himself from another timeline. Basically, two Master of Masters just from two different timelines, or it's one Lushu and one other Lushu from another timeline, guys. That is what I'm speculating, and it makes the most sense. Again, I would touch down more on this theory and probably the other two theories as well, more into heavy context, they're all separate own videos to kind of elaborate a little bit more. But I just wanted to get these out there just for now, guys, just to give you guys something and show you guys that I am in fact back. So yes, if you guys did enjoy these theory videos, or these one whole theory video, please leave a like and subscribe on the channel, guys. Leave a comment down below telling me what you think, and I look forward to the next one. But until then, guys, I will check you guys later. Make sure to stay healthy, stay positive, and stay full of light out there. And remember, may your hearts be your guiding keys. I say it all the time.